I wanted to start the show with a smile anyway because Biden is now President-elect Biden, and Donald Trump is now fired. So he'll remain, Debbie, he'll remain President of the United States until January 20th, but President-elect Biden will take over. It is official. The announcements have already gone out. I was watching live. I was actually watching. I had my cell phone with me. I got a screen cap and a video of Wolf Blitzer announcing it. Yeah, Trump is fired. It's official. It's official. He won Pennsylvania. And the right is about to lose their shit. And for everybody who's been perpetrated by people on the right for the last 4 years over this Donald Trump thing, enjoy today. I want you guys to just really take today for yourselves and enjoy it and be in the moment and understand this is your time. Anybody who's been rude to you over this Donald Trump thing that was a Trump supporter, it's your turn to kind of soak it in. You don't have to be rude back, but just now is your moment. And we're going to have so many moments. And this is just another big one. Let me let my doggy out. Rogie, my coffee is brewing, but Rogie just came out. I'm going to take him outside. And we'll be back to celebrate, guys. And, of course, to bash the fuck out of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. We will be doing plenty of that as well. Now that they are officially the president and vice president, we could talk as much shit about those two as we want. I mean, I've been allowing that anyway, but let it fly, guys, because now is the time, man. Today is the day you start attacking Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Start today. We needed to get rid of Trump, that's true. But now we got to get together with the Trump supporters and fight Biden and Harris now. I'm going to take this doggy out for a walk, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Hang in there. Okay, quicker than 10 minutes, huh? Not bad. Thank you to everybody that waited. Rogan said, hey man, I know it's a big show. I'm going to do my business as quick as possible. And, what are you getting your dancing clothes on? No, that was yesterday's show. You missed that. I already called this election yesterday. Hello, haven't seen you before. Jude Wish. I'm enjoying you right now. He's watching a pre-recorded. You're new to me. I've never seen you before. I haven't ever done my wake and bake, and I am cracking the fuck all over the place. A new guy, Jude Wish. Love you, man. Fuck, Bree said, got me listening. Thanks, Bree. Holy crap, I found you by accident. How do I know? How do I follow you? Do you realize how hard it is to find somebody stoner that can have an adult conversation with as well as fucking funny? You're priceless. Jude Wish. Wow, man, I like this guy. I hope he comes to the live stream. Greg, Trump fired? Yeah, he's fired. He's fired. Trump, you're fired. Trump's fired. I got my kafefe. Let me go grab it. Brody, what's up? Jose, hello. Stukes, Nick, Bronco. Daniel, you're drunk. Eddie, Greg, I heard they watermarked the ballots and now they are filing a lawsuit fighting it. Yeah, Greg, no. No. Greg, Greg, when you say you hear things, give me the source so I can fucking tell you how lame your fucking source of information is. What, are you fucking following Charlie Kirk on Twitter? You know? I mean, if states, I mean, it just takes 3 seconds of basic thought. States control voting in every state. How is Trump watermarking votes in every state? You fucking idiot. Ballots, I should say. How is Trump going to watermark ballots if it's state run and it's not federally run? Did you think about that for 2 seconds, Greg? Before you fucking watched your bullshit? Daniel, it's time to tell people respect your president. No, now is not the time to tell people. Yeah, now is the time to tell people to respect the president. Yeah. He's not. Wait till January 20th. Tell people that on January 20th. Donald Trump is still the president. So wait till January 20th. Billy, morning. I'm relieved. I can agree with you now. The race is indeed called. I don't think it's over. Greg Foster. Well, Greg, you're a fucking idiot. Replying to Billy, morning. Greg, that's control. They want to portray the false news. Okay, Greg. Okay, we've been watching the fucking vote the last fucking week, bro. You know, you pop in here today and you think you got it all figured out. I love it. Hey, Karen, you only live A. You only live A. Kafafi, Trendy out walking the road, and it's definitely not over until those two are sworn into office in January. Hold your breath. Aaron, yeah, it's over. Get over it. Great, there's goes the taxes. Yeah, right, Otto? There go the taxes, right? And if he did, well, nothing fundamentally will change, says Joe Biden. And if he did win, he cheated his way into office, and everybody should be ashamed of that. Aaron eyed. No, there's over 4 million. Aaron, don't come in here and lie, okay? He didn't fucking cheat. There's over 4 million Americans disagreed with you. You're going to say there's 4 million, I mean, 3,500,000, Aaron? Well, he still won by 500,000 votes, right? So you're a fucking liar, so shut the fuck up. Just accept it, man. Get over it. What are you getting your dancing clothes on? Okay, Amy, hi. Carson, hey. Dave, great morning. Stukes, it is a beautiful day, right? It's freezing. Went outside without a jacket on. Nays online, Stukes, Evan, morning show, Tommy, hippie chick, Joe. And here, continue to hold your officials to our standards and fight for what's right. Joe, right on, Joe. I'm with you. 420. Pogus, momentum, Fangorius. He can't try to fight his way out of office, but it won't and will. No, I'll just wait for the results. Greg Foster. I cannot wait for us to go back to war. My defense. It's over, Greg. Believe a German. Ha, Karsten. Yeah, the election's over. You lost, dude. Get the fuck over it. Your crying is so unattractive right now. We don't want you in here crying. We want you in here hanging out with us and accepting reality. We've had to accept your reality for the last 4 years. Now it's your turn to accept our fucking reality, motherfucker. Welcome to the party. Hey, Greg, there's no way you can catch up. Oh, no, there's no catching up. The election is over. Greg's apologizing. Okay, Greg. Trump, the last election was fixed and he won. 4.2 million now. Jeez. One fair and square. I'm not a fan of Biden, but congratulations. Right on, Sean. None of us are fans of Biden, okay? Nobody likes Joe Biden. Nobody likes cunt Harris. But we fucking hate Donald Trump more than we dislike Joe Biden and cunt Harris. Just remember that, okay? That's how passionate we are about hating Donald Trump. Beautiful day here, too. Got a bulb. But Curvin Nolus says, what's up? Big up Biden, he says. Cheryl Payne says, happy dance. Connor, I did my happy dance yesterday. You guys go back to yesterday's show and see if you want to see me dance about it. No need to rub it in anybody's face today. We already knew this was the deal yesterday. We went into this knowing. All my Trump supporting fans knew. I'm not here to rub any salt in the wounds. Matt Smith says election is not over. Biden cheated and there's enough proof. Matt, there's not 4 million votes of proof. So Biden didn't cheat, okay? You're a fucking liar. And why do I hate, you want to know why I hate Donald Trump so much? Because he's a racist prick. And he's obnoxious. How's that, Matt? Is that good enough? Joe Jordan, fuck you, communist bastard. Joe Jordan, how am I communist? I'm American, bro. I'm a democracy-loving American. How am I a communist? We just participated in a free and open election, Joe. And I'm a communist? Well, you're trying to control the election and I'm the communist? Oh, I love it. Joe Jordan, you're so funny. MZTQ says, I am. I have no idea what the words I am are referring to. Trump was right. Biden didn't do things when he was in the White House, which is true. Best of the worst. He was just the vice president. He didn't have to do anything. He was just there in case something happened to Barack Obama, really. Seriously, put a few grand in Lockheed Martin. This will start climbing once we go to war with Syria, says Jeff. Fuck you, Matt, says Dan. Matt says, he racist, but has done more for the black community than Biden has and ever will. That might be true, Matt. That might be true. It might be true, and it might not be true. You know, I would actually argue with you, Matt, that Joe Biden was vice president under the first black president, and that did more for Americans than Donald Trump ever did. I would argue that point with you. Pro-American, and I bet you I just won the argument, too. Biden did not cheat. I don't like Biden, and he's an old out of cheat. Right, Evan? Like, he went out, like, Biden went out and filled out fake fucking ballots. Biden cheated. Biden cheated. I fucking love it. Matt Smith says, I'm just a snowflake. Well, Matt, if I'm the snowflake, how come you're on somebody else's live stream crying about it? And I'm the snowflake? Okay. It's our turn, says MZTQ. Not official until the election officials certify the results, says Ben. No, it's official. You can accept it, Ben. Get over it. Billy Kincaid, you rock. Thank you, Billy. You rock too, buddy. Justin, Biden is a child molester. I'd take the racist. Yeah, he's never actually molested a child, Justin. But I'll take the accused, child molester that never molested anybody over your loser of a president who's lost now. Fuck Trump, boy, he gan. The media can't certify results. Too late, Ben. It's too late. Accept it. It's over. The election's over, buddy. Just accept it. He's not coming back. It's like you're watching a football game and your team fumbled and the big guy picked it up from the other team, ran in the end zone, and it's the end of the game. Okay? You ever watch sports, buddy? This is the exact same thing. We will see after it goes to the SCOTUS. It's not going to go to the Supreme Court. They're going to have a re-election. You're going to lose again. They're going to recount the votes. You're going to lose again. And you're going to shut the fuck up, and it's not going to have to go to the Supreme Court. All right? Don't let the Oval Office door smack you in your ass on the way out. It's official. Your fat, psychopathic, racist, drug-addicted rapist of a piece of shit is on his way out. Let's see if our military has to drag him out of the White House by force. How long is it going to take to fix the harm he caused? Jimmy C. Months. We'll never be able to fix the harm that Donald Trump caused to this country. It's irreparable damage. Billy Kincaid, it's over. Jeff Whiting, he just fondled kids on TV. It's not a big deal. Jeff, he sniffed kids. He didn't sexually fondle children. But keep trying, Jeff. Keep reaching. Fuck Trump, says Hash. Get out of the White House, Trump, says Billy. MZ says all these Republicans believe the same stories. John, I know, don't they? They're so easily fucking manipulated. That's the thing about Trump supporters. They were manipulated so bad by Trump and by themselves. And by that Q bullshit and so much. And by their own racism and hate. They're so easily manipulated. If the Trump supporters decide to revolt, it will be World War III. No, not no pussy and Tifa and BLM bullshit. Yeah, right, John? We'll see what happens. We'll see how butthurt they get. Jimmy says, he's gone. Evan says, I love it. All the Trumpers are so butthurt. I know, it's kind of fun to watch. Trump is a damn ass good thing he's gone. That's why I'm not blocking anybody. The Associated Press calls the race a check mark has been placed by Biden's name, and it says they have called the race for Biden, meaning he is officially the president-elect. There you go. Billy says it. Billy said it. There's no recount that matters. It's way over. How many kids Does he got to sniff before you realize that's what gets him off? Justin Ingram. It doesn't matter to me. Your boy lost. Our boy won. And fuck off. Accept it. Happy day. Hey, Danny, what's up? You know, it's just accept it, dude. Quit being a little bitch about it. Your dude lost. We've had to deal with you for fucking 4 years. Now you can deal with us. Wonder when Trump is going to flee to Russia. Eddie, I'm here for the tomato plants and the trendies. Donald Trump did so many horrible things like lowering food quality regulations. Justin Ingram, Harris and Pelosi are going to fucking ruin this country. Harrison Pelosi, Justin Ingram. Well, I might agree with you on that, Justin. Well, now we can start coming together, Justin. Now you're going to start making sense. Oh, okay. Now we can start talking. You're gonna dump your stupid Trump bullshit and you're going to start worrying about current politics. Oh, that's good. I'm glad I left you here. Maybe there's actually some value. Maybe you still have some worth left. How about the win on cannabis? Billy, right on. Love you, Nay. Love you, Nay. Eddie, thank you. They asked for it, and that's what you get when you lose decisively, Dave. Insert happy dance. Here, Greg Shaggy. Nay, question. What is the Libertarian Party? Who is this Jorgensen girl? I've seen it all over Facebook that she should be in over Joe. I have no idea, Greg. Never heard of her. Everyone in San Francisco is honking and playing music. My sister's on her balcony. Germany just announces Biden win on the news official. There you go, Carson. Aaron I. Biden will be president for not even half his term before he's incapable, and either Pelosi or Cunt Harris is then in charge, and then we are really in trouble, Aaron. I agree with you, buddy. I totally agree with you. See? We're coming together here. I'm feeling, is everybody else feeling the love? Is everybody else feeling the love? See? We don't need to be fighting each other. We agree. I totally agree with you, Aaron. Legal cannabis is coming, says Danny. Yes, sir. Sriracha sauce. Hey, sriracha sauce. It doesn't matter. I used to be a Trumper that lasted about 6 months, says Nick. Then you met me, right? Bill Lowry says, bye, Trump. Justin Ingram says, lol, I'll be sure to tell the kids that come out saying they were molested to tell them to fuck off. What a joke, man. The kids that come out saying they were molested. Yeah, let's see how many kids come out and say they were molested. You know what, Justin? The kids had a whole year of an election cycle to come out and say they're molested by Joe Biden. Not one kid came out and said they were molested by Joe Biden. I don't think he's ever molested anybody. That was their opportunity, Justin. You fucking idiot. Justin, get back on here with us, okay? Come on, man. You're being an idiot. He lost, dog. Stop bitching, pussy hole, says Curvin. Well, either way, we are screwed. Yes, either way, we're screwed. Yes. Just fucking try to stick to reality, bro. What Biden policies do I like? Oh, that's a great question. Jeff, the Biden policy that I like the most is that he's replaced Donald Trump. That's the one. I like to refresh the presidency with the fresh blood of the incumbent. What do you think about that, Jeff Whiting? Austin Jessup, good morning, brother. Such a joy to watch you. Austin, thank you. Greg, the people around Biden will run this country, not him. Well, Greg, that's generally how a presidency works. You know, that's why they have aides and they have advisors and they have secretaries. Greg, you're not saying anything, I mean, that nobody already knows. You just sound like a little bitch now, Greg. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up, bro. You sound like a little bitch. I don't like you anymore. I heard there'd be a KIG. Yes, there will be a KIG. There will definitely be a KIG. No, there won't be a jig. The jig was yesterday, and you missed it. Go watch yesterday's show for the jig. We already knew that Biden was winning yesterday, so I danced my jig yesterday. My friend Don, yeah, just went live in Times Square. It's full of people honking horns and clapping for the first time since New Year's. Decriminalized cannabis is coming, not legal. Replacing Trump with Biden is like shitting your pants and changing your shirt. That I agree with. Justin, that I agree with. I don't care who won, says James Hanley. Right on. The Ducky, says Gabriel. Okay, the Ducky. We have a new president, Trendy. Yes, we do. Well, we have a president-elect. We do. We still have the same president until January 20th. Kelly Smith, bye, Trump. You're fired, says Kelly. Jeff Whiting, that's stupid as fuck. Get over it, Jeff. Biden just won Pennsylvania. It's over. Watching CNN breaking news. Joseph R. Biden Jr., 46th president. Karsten, right? Yes, he sniffed at children, but molestation is another level. I never heard this before. Right, no, he never molested anybody. The fucking clown is fired. Gabriel Moreno. Billy Kasdan, how do I call in and celebrate with you? Billy, you want to call in and celebrate with me? Your opinion on a pollution should be based on their policy. Your opinion on politics should be based on their policy. Okay, Jeff, he accomplished this. He was the vice president under the first black president in the United States of America. That's an accomplishment. That was helpful. That was huge. And if you disregard the fact that Joe Biden was vice president under the first black president, then you're a fucking liar to say that Joe Biden has accomplished nothing. Remember, you guys can't come in here and lie to me. I will block you for fucking lying. So just don't play with your fucking little words and shit. Don't repeat the Republican narrative that you're hearing. Most of it is lying. And I will block you for lying to me and lying to my audience. So try to not do that. We need to legalize, spelled legalize wrong, all over the U.S. LaRourke, no, I don't want your fucking laws. LaRourke, take your stupid fucking cannabis laws and shove them up your fucking stupid ass, LaRourke. I don't need you or anybody else writing laws for my fucking cannabis. No law regarding cannabis. Fuck you, LaRourke. You're an idiot. Jeff Whiting, politician. You should watch my show more often. Greg, and just need to get out of here with this bullshit. 12 hours ago, my best friend died. Now this... Steven running, I'm sorry, the fucking clown is fired. Mexico, ready to follow up on this clown. He's not president anymore. I really hope Biden comes up with a healthcare system, says Greg. Health insurance companies are a fucking scam. Don't hold your breath. He's not doing anything for healthcare. Trump lost fair and square. Now we need to aim for unity and recover from all the hate. Stimulus at least, but they probably can't even do that, Greg Foster, right? Alexa, play Hit the Road Jack. You said that the vice president is just there in case something happens to the president. That's a pretty big job, Jeff. That's true. They're there to support. And if something were to happen to Barack Obama, which is very possible that he got assassinated, Joe Biden was there to pick up the reins. It's a big deal. You know, if I could say, hey, I'm Ben Shader. I'm the ex-vice president of the United States of America. That's a hell of a fucking accomplishment. I will never be able to say that in my lifetime. But Joe Biden can say that. It's a big deal. You can try, Jeff, you can try to write it off because your name's Whiting, that's funny. You can try to write it off all you want, buddy. But like I said, if you continue to lie in my live stream and say that Joe Biden being vice president under the first black president in the United States of America wasn't an accomplishment, I will block you for being a liar. It was a hell of an accomplishment. And he helped Barack Obama secure that election. No laws on a plan. They can recount 1, 2, 3 times, it's over, right? My condolences, Stephen. How does one claim to be black when they're half white? Isn't that mulatto? She can't claim she's black because she's not fucking black. Okay? Cunt Harris is not black. She's not white. She's not Indian. She's not fucking anything. She's a goddamn human being. She's a fucking mutt. That's all she is. You can call her a woman, but you can't call her black. You can't call her African American, and you can't call her Indian. You can call her mixed race because that's all she is. No laws. Right, LaRourke? Very good. Good. Now we're paying attention. Good. Nate, he's the first vice president to become president. What did I lie about? Jeff Whiting? Well, Jeff, you're claiming that Joe Biden doesn't have an accomplishment of being vice president of the first black president. You're trying to argue that point with me. So that's making you a fucking liar. Definitely accomplishment. Definitely a good accomplishment. He definitely has done wonderful things for black people just by supporting Barack Obama. I know writing the crime bill was a horrible thing. I will never forgive him for that. Nobody should. He shouldn't have been the president of the United States. But this is what we have. And he tried to make up for it by running with Barack Obama and helping him out. And I'll give him credit for that. Jeff, I'm not here to debate you. I'm not here to argue with you, buddy, okay? You're definitely trying to make that point. You're asking the questions, and if you want to sit here and you do want to try to play your stupid little word games with me, I'll block you for being a cunt. All right, Jeff? You're being a cunt. Stop being a cunt, Jeff Whiting. Stop being a cunt, Jeff Whiting, okay? Stop being a fucking cunt. Just get over it, buddy. You know, your dude lost, all right? Trump lost. We all fucking hate Biden just as much, so fucking just feel that. We fucking hate Joe Biden, too. We're just glad Donald Trump is gone. Red and Blue is saying, I'm not going to lie. I'm happy Trump is done. Yeah, me too. I mean, whether you support him or not, you should feel some relief for the whole goddamn country and for the fucking world. For fucking Twitter, at least. Good argument, but you could say the same about Obama, right? He's half white. Is he? Is Obama half white? Was he half white? Then maybe he wasn't the first black president. My bad. Then he's not black. That's right. Was his mother was white. No. Daryl Smith, you're right. I stand corrected. Then Joe Biden has accomplished absolutely nothing. You voted Biden? You're a sucker. Jeff, you're a sucker. Here's my ballot, you fucking sucker. I didn't vote, you fucking idiot. Dude, 4 million more people voted. You didn't need to fucking vote, trust me. You didn't need to put your fucking name behind Joe Biden. Wow, I just got called out on the fact that Barack Obama was not black. That is true. He was half black and half white. Barack Obama was a mutt. His mother was white, wasn't she? Barack Obama's mother was white, wasn't she? I think she was. He had a black father and a white mother. Yeah, he wasn't black. He wasn't the first African-American president. I stand corrected. And I take all of Joe Biden's accomplishments away from him now because Barack Obama wasn't even really black. How do I call in and celebrate with you, says Billy again. He wants to call in and celebrate. Billy, I don't generally do call-ins, man, on the phone. You know, sorry. Sometimes I'll have an interview with somebody that I didn't vote at all. Riding with Biden, says Macho Tony. Fuck voting. Fuck voting for either of these fucking pricks. Look at the choice they gave us. But I do stand corrected. Barack Obama was not black. Okay, Google. Barack Obama's mother image. Okay, Google. Image of Barack Obama's mother.
Sorry, I didn't find any relevant photos.
Because you're a fucking cunt! Okay, Google. Image of Barack Obama's mother, you stupid cunt. It says you stupid country.
I didn't find any relevant photos in your Google Photos gallery.
My Google's photo gallery? I'm on the goddamn internet. Okay, Google. Photo of Barack Obama's mother.
Sorry, I didn't find any relevant photos in your Google Photos gallery.
Fuck you! Okay, Google. Barack Obama's mother.
Barack Obama's mother was Ann Dunham.
Show me a fucking picture, you dumb cunt bitch. So he's mulatto? Oh, she's a white girl! Oh, she's a white girl! Barack Obama is not black. I do stand very corrected. Joe Biden has accomplished nothing in his life. Fuck Joe Biden. You guys like that? Google ain't the best. Help. Had to leave for a minute to check New York. People are pissing on Trump Tower. I would piss on Trump Tower too if I could. They're partying in the streets. Man, I want to party with you guys too, man. Ah, fucking A, dude. It's just so awesome. This one guy wants to come in and party with me. He's like, I want to call in and party with you. Mr. Kasdan, but I must say, bro, I've only seen you on my show a couple times. I generally don't just let people come into my show that are strangers to me or my audience. Well, I'm so glad to see that so many of us can come together here today because, you know, I'm wrong about some things. You guys are wrong about a lot of shit. And we can all sit here and educate and correct each other and be better people when the show is over. It's fantastic. I forgot that Barack Obama was not really black. So Barack Obama was not the first African-American president. The United States of America has never had an African-American president. The United States of America has never had a black president. And I have said for For 12 fucking years I've said it. And I was lying, and I was wrong, and I am correcting the record. I'm sorry. That is not true. When you are half black and half white, you don't get to pick one side or the other. You're a fucking mutt. Sorry, but you're a fucking mutt. You're not black and you're not white. Oh, it serves you because you want to be president of the United States to call yourself black? I wonder how many times Barack Obama called himself white when that served him as well. You know, filling out a form or trying to get a job or whatever. I'm just kind of curious. You know? Joe Biden will probably fuck up as president, or they dig up dirt on him to remove him, then boom, first female president. They dig up dirt on him to remove him, then boom, chair. Yeah, we might have the first female president, and she is a cunt. She is a fucking dumb cunt. She's a cunt's cunt. She's a stank cunt from a cunt. I don't even know. They don't make the words to describe how I really feel about cunt Harris, but she's a fucking cunt, and I'd like to see really bad things happen to her. You know, I'd like to see. I just fucking hate her, man. That fucking fake smile, that fake laugh, the way she lies, and the way she goes with whatever group of people she's with. You know, all of a sudden she's like right out of the ghetto. She's talking like she's out of the ghetto. She's talking with a couple of, you know, black podcasters. All of a sudden she's all cool. She's talking like, and then she's on stage, and all of a sudden she talks perfectly flawless. That is fucking phony. You're a phony cunt. Fuck off. Did you have to take classes to learn ghetto speak, you fucking cunt? Oh, I speak jive. What, did you have lessons with the woman from Airplane? Oh, I need to learn how to speak jive. Could you teach me how? How do I speak jive? So I can go on a podcast and say that I fucking listened to, what did she say? She was listening to fucking Snoop Dogg in high school or some bullshit. Oh, God. Ugh. Fucking hate her, man. I hate her. I hate Biden, and I fucking hate her. They only served one purpose for me, and one purpose only. That was to get the orange turd the fuck out of the office. Okay? They've served me well, and now like a fucking used condom, I want to throw fucking cunt Harris and Joe Biden in the fucking toilet and flush it 20 times to make sure that shit goes down into my septic tank and fucking dissolves. Jeff, did she say the word weed? Is that why you're using the word weed on my live stream? Let's call it cannabis, bro. But yeah, she said weed. That's a quote from her. She did say weed. Oh yeah, I smoke weed. I smoked weed. Fuck you, cunt. God, man. You know, if there ever was a death from smoking cannabis, I wish it was fucking cunt Harris. You know, that she fucking died from it. Wouldn't that be fucking great? Wouldn't it be cool if cannabis knew what kind of a person you really were, and then when you used it, it fucking killed you for the fucking piece of shit that you are? I haven't smoked any cannabis yet today. I am making very little sense. I've got the TV on in the back as well. If you guys will just afford me 30 seconds just to walk back there and turn the volume off back there, I'll be right back, and then we're going to smoke. I'm running to try to stay within my 30-second time frame. Okay, we ready to smoke? Do a dab for Biden, cyber style. Cool mug, by the way. Who said that? Red and Blue 18. I bought this from the local coffee shop just 2 days ago. I love that I already got a compliment on it from someone who didn't know. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying it's a cool mug. I love it. I love this mug. I hope it lasts me forever. I hope it never gets chipped. She smokes weed but never inhaled, says Jeff. Okay, I'm fuck yes. Got my shirt and love it. I'm fuck yes. Just got my shirt and love it. I'm going to post on Twitter and promote it. Okay, Evan. Rip a dab. Credodyne. Hey, Credo, I haven't seen you in a little bit. Stephen Running, typical politicians. Okay, so we're going to be doing a dab today. Now, I'm not celebrating Biden-Harris presidency. I'm celebrating the end of Donald Trump's presidency. Okay? I'm celebrating the fact that we fired his ass. He's fired. It's official. He's not coming back. And you Republicans can recount the votes all you want. When you've got a discrepancy of 4 million votes, there's no way you're coming back from that. You really lost fair and square. You can recount. You can use up all of our tax money, all of our resources, all you want. You can be those fucking pricks. But you guys fucking lost. And if you make us go through a recount and you cost us the millions of dollars that's going to cost us to do, you guys are cunts. You guys are fucking cunts. And you don't trust America. You guys need to be fucking kicked out of the goddamn country. Okay, we did our fucking election, and I'm sure there was some ballot fraud going on. But for you to even suggest that 4 million cases of ballot fraud happen is just stupid. You guys are just stupid. So just stop, okay? Just fucking stop. I mean, I'll give you your fucking recount, but the Republicans should have to pay for it out of their goddamn coffers. It should be out of the Trump funds that you guys paid. You want to build a wall, you spent millions of dollars. Great. You take your wall money, you take your Trump support money, and you pay for the goddamn recount. We'll sit back, we'll wait the 2 weeks that it's going to take to do it, and we will laugh and laugh and laugh when you lose again. And the second time, it's going to hurt twice as much. Because then you're going to know that you won't be able to fucking deny it. And then where are you going to be? You're going to be fucked up your ass with no Vaseline. That's where you're going to be. And it's going to fucking sting. So, don't do it. Just accept your fucking loss, man. Accept your loss. Not everybody can always be a winner. You guys lost. You know, America wins, the world wins, and we get to put a good face on politics again. You know, instead of this fucking douchebag Donald Trump, who's a fucking joke. Can I just say the category says Battlefield 5? Battlefield 5! Yeah! Rah! Hooah! Battlefield 5, I fucking love it. Howdy, Nay. Replying to Graham McMahon. Yes, he's an ass, but was a hell of a president. Denise Osgood Rhodes. Denise, I think the majority of Americans disagreed with you. I mean, I'll let you say, in your opinion, if you want to say that Donald Trump was a hell of a president, and if you really believe that, you know, I'll tell you why he was a hell of a president. Okay? This is why, Denise. He raped the poor, the hungry, and the homeless. And he gave all of that money to people like me who already had homes, food, and an abundance of cash. Now I'm a fucking millionaire. That makes him a hell of a president. While there's people out there that are starving, there's a pandemic going on out there. There's a problem with drug addiction, with the pain drug addiction going on out there, and we've got record unemployment, and he ignored the COVID virus and made jokes about it, all the while making fun of people who were handicapped, slighting women, and making all of the racist comments and all the hate that he put on Twitter. And you say he was a hell of a president? Denise Osgood Rhodes, I'm just gonna go. No. There's not peace in the Middle East. See, you're a fucking liar. Now you're a fucking liar, and now I get to block you. No. She's trying to give Donald Trump credit for peace in the Middle East. There's no peace in the Middle East. Ask Palestinians in Israel. You're a dumb cunt, and now you've lied, and I get to block you from my live stream. See, if you Trump supporters would just keep your fat fucking mouths shut, I wouldn't block you from my live stream. I don't want to block you from my live stream. You know, I want you guys to just accept reality. The reason why Donald Trump got fired is because he was a poor leader. You know, if he was such a great president, he would have gone on for another 4 years. People would have agreed with you, you stupid cunt. But if you want to have the opinion and say he was a great leader, okay, I'll let you have that. But if you want to try to debate facts with me, you're gonna lose real quick. You're gonna lose, Billy. You're gonna lose. Eric's June, yes, we can see your messages. Gray says he sucked. Matt, bad move, USA. You've taken steps backwards. Matt, he didn't help the poor at all. No peace, says Greg. Can I just say that Trump tried to buy Greenland? Who you blocking? Why are you mad, my dude? Eric's, I'm not mad. You're the man, Nate. I agree 100%. Yeah, I got people on here agreeing with me. I'm very happy. You guys just stole the election and won. You should be happy. Eric's, nobody stole the election, so I'm going to block you because you're a fucking liar. Now you're blocked. Okay, you can't come on here and lie. Nobody stole this election. Then talk shit about the Danish leader when he couldn't get what he wanted. Karen McDonald, very poor leader. Nick Russell, I fucking hated Trump. Just a dumbass. Sri Ratchet Sauce says, Jost us. Jost us. Jote us. I know this is off topic, but fuck my landlord, says Enoch. Enoch, are you alright, buddy? Maybe I should refresh the chat, huh? It's been saying 38 forever. It can't be 38. It can't be 38. I don't believe 38. I don't believe 38. I don't believe 38. I don't believe... Ah! I love it. All right, so let's get high up in this piece. We get high up in this bitch. We get high up in this bitch. That's what we do. We get high up in this bitch. Like POTUS. You're saying POTUS? You guys come in here, express your disgust for Biden, call Kamala Harris a cunt. You could say you love Donald Trump. You could say he's the greatest president ever for you. He made you so fucking happy. Express yourselves. Just remember, when you tell lies, I will block you for lying. You're not going to be allowed to lie. You're going to have to grow up really quick. Now, there's ways around that, man, so fucking figure it out. All right? Just don't be a fucking liar. You know, the age of lying is done. Donald Trump is fired. No more lying, okay? It's not cool anymore. It used to be cool for 4 years. I'll give you that. Lying was okay. No more. Cyber style, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't just for all. Cheers, everybody. Cyber came by yesterday, everybody. You know, you want to talk about the election. You want to talk about the fact that you think that there was cheating and that there was ballot fraud. We can talk about that, but the problem is you got 4 million cases of ballot fraud. No, you don't have 4 million cases. You lost. I mean, did you have 2 million cases? Well, there's still 2 million legitimate votes over, right? You didn't get 2 million cases of voter fraud. Chris, he did actually get 2 huge Middle East peace deals signed. Yeah, but there was already peace, Chris. You understand? Nobody was killing anybody over there. And he didn't solve what's going on between Israel and Palestine. Those deals are just paper, bro. Did you do any research, Chris C? Have you researched the fucking deals, the Middle East peace deals he did? You need to watch fucking Lee Camp, dude. Go watch Lee Camp and go educate yourself. Biden was vice president of the United States under Barack Obama for 8 years. For 8 years, I had to listen to you motherfuckers say that they're going to come into my home and take my fucking guns. Do you know what? For the last 12 years, I've had my fucking gun. Nobody's coming in here and taking it from me. Here it is. So how are they going to take my guns? You know, they were already fucking here for 8 years. They didn't touch my guns. You've got the Congress. You've got the fucking Senate, bro. How are they going to take your fucking guns away? Is your precious Republican Senate going to allow that? Diesel Fiend, think, okay? That's why you're on my show, hopefully so I can get you to start thinking. Guns and the economy, those are the only two things that matter? Really? Guns and the economy are the only two things that matter? That doesn't make sense at all. I mean, you're just a fucking liar. You know? You can't fraud that many votes. They've taken lots of Pelosi guns. They've taken lots of people's guns. They haven't taken mine. I'm not worried about it. Our guns will be taken. Dave sees that. They've banned magazines above 11 rounds. What else? Well, I could still kill 10 motherfuckers. Cool. All right, I'm good. I still got my gun. So, like I said, with your Republican, you're not gonna answer my question, are you? With your Republican Congress and your Republican Senate, how is Joe Biden gonna take my gun away from me? Answer the fucking question, since you brought it up. And as far as the economy goes, you know, it was Barack Obama and Joe Biden who corrected the economy from George Bush. It'll be nice to get it back in those same hands again so we can get back to repairing it instead of raping it for the wealthy. Your guns are pretty worthless, says Diesel Fiend. No, it's worth probably about $500. And because it's my gun that I've shown on the air, I could probably sell it to one of my viewers for $1,000. What's that little thing going to do? That's a pussy gun. You are high. He's calling my 45 auto a pussy gun. I don't know, man. Have you seen a 45 auto round? I don't know, man. Imagine one of those going through your fucking body, bro. I don't know. What do you think? That's a 45 automatic, son. It's one of the largest rounds you can purchase without a prescription. I highly recommend them. Can I ask something that's more important than two old men bitching about being president and ask, do you have more guns? Yes, I own many, many guns. Only good for close quarters. They're going to ban these two countries. Damn, who is this dude? Karen McDonald. That gun's a decade old. It's a collector's item. Is it really? He never dealt with a Glock, bro. You might be accurate to what, 50 feet? This guy Diesel Fiend is so funny. Okay, all right, is this where we're going? Is this where we're fucking going? Fine. I mean, if this is where we're going, then fine. If this is where you want to fucking go with this. Now, I'm an avid gun owner, right? I live on a large piece of property, And if somebody were to come here and harass me, or I were to feel threatened for my life, I would want to be able to deal with it on my own. I can't just pick up the phone and have the police here in 5 minutes. You know, it's not like that when you live out on the mountain. So you got to be able to take care of yourself. What's he going to go get a rifle with less than 11 shot mag? It's so funny. Bro, I have an arsenal, okay? And you're an idiot for even second guessing me. But what say Biden said he was going to strengthen gun laws? Right. And how is Diesel, you still won't answer my question. How is he going to strengthen gun laws with a Republican Congress and Senate? When the House is sitting with more Republicans than Democrats, how is Biden going to pass something through that legislature? Explain that. Answer that fucking question, you fucking idiot. Answer the question. They're going to vote with Dems. You're an idiot, dude. Look, now you're just fucking lying. All right, Diesel Fiend, I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you. No, I'm blocking you from my live stream. You're a fucking liar. Dude, there's no fucking Republican worth their salt that sits in Congress or in the Senate or in the House, anywhere, not even the Supreme Court, that isn't going to support your Second Amendment right. You're an idiot and a liar, and you're not worth my audience's time. Now, I wouldn't mind kitty bapping you for a while, but I know they're going to get sick of you. So you're blocked. Suck my dick. You know, it's like, I can literally negate every fucking point that you make. Whether it's with a simple statement of facts or showing you to your fucking stupid face. And literally, I'm going to assume you're a Trump supporter. I don't know. And if you guys that are Trump supporters out there that are watching my show, that are dealing with it, and you don't mind the fact that Donald Trump lost, that it's not going to affect our friendship. This is not directed at you. But for those Trump supporters out there who are fucking delusional and have literally been led by their fucking noses like a fucking bull with a ring through its nose by Donald Trump for the last 4 years, suddenly the guy that's been leading them around is gone, and it's like they just keep fucking walking. They just keep walking forward. You know? Dude, Trump is gone, okay? Ding dong, the witch is dead. You can stop living in this fantasy world, and you can start accepting reality. Dude, you know, fuck all that shit. I prefer, when I'm opening envelopes, I prefer my knife for opening envelopes. And the reason why is because it's right there, it's handy, it's easy to use, and I like hearing that last breath come out of the envelope when I slice it open. It's the best envelope opener ever. I like knives. I'm gonna cut you. I don't know if you guys noticed this right here. Did you guys notice my little knife set? I got a little, see that? See what that says right there? That says it's in Japanese, and it says, I'm gonna cut you. It says, you shot my pinky toe, and now I'm gonna have to cut you. That's what it says right there. In Japanese on that case right there. I don't like to talk about my Japanese case. I like to cut things though. I'll cut you. So dabbing or bong rip? Are we dabbing, or are we gonna pack a bong rip? I guess I should have a bong rip at the ready. I collect knives. Beautiful knife. This was a gift from my father. This is a beautiful knife. As you can see, it gets a lot of use. He got this when he was with my mother in Alaska, and it's got this beautiful. It's a locking blade. I wonder if that's gonna. It's a bear with a fish in its mouth. On the river. Oh, my camera is being so bad. Wow, there it goes. I can't even see the fucking bear head. It looks like goddamn... I don't even know what I'm looking at. Oh, there, I see it now. It's kind of looking at us. The bear's looking at us, I see. And the fish is hanging out of its mouth. I was like, what am I looking at there? I couldn't make it out. Even once it was clear, I couldn't make it out. What strain am I smoking? Dab, says Teresa. Have you ever seen people partying for a president-elect? Yeah, man. Don't you remember Barack Obama, bro? Dude, goddamn, that was a party, and I was partying too. Let me tell you, that was a fun time. When Barack Obama got elected, man, I was celebrating. I thought it was amazing. I really did think he was America's first black president. They fooled me, man. They fucking lied to me. You know, if I had realized that they were lying to me, that he wasn't truly black, if I had realized when I had heard that his mom was white and his dad was black, and that doesn't mean that you're black. In fact, you could probably be considered more white if your mother is white. You know? Dude, if I had known that they were lying about that, man, I would have been quicker to not vote for him the second time, or maybe the first time. But it just, I didn't think like that back then, man. I was fooled like everybody else was. They fucking lied to us. Computer. Who is America's first black president?
The earliest African-American president was Barack Obama, who took office on January 20th, 2009.
It's a lie. Bullshit. Computer. You are a fucking liar.
I'd rather not answer that.
I bet. That was very political of you. How political and how appropriate on today, the day that we find out who the president is. Today is Saturday, November 7th, 2020. Everybody remember this day. Saturday, November 7th, 2020 was the day that we finally found out that Joe Biden will be replacing. Man, I thought I was gonna be distraught because, well, you know, let's be real here, guys. I was anticipating this was going to be costing me a lot of money. I'm making a lot of money, and I'm sitting on a lot of cash, but I don't need to be sitting on a lot of cash. I've got insurance. You know, if I have a medical problem or something, I can always go to my insurance or use a credit card. And I don't have to have a lot of cash, right? So, you know, the first thought is, well, you know, Donald Trump is the one that made me wealthy like this. He took the money away from the poor. He gave it to people like me. Now Joe Biden's going to come in there and not do anything. He's not going to change fundamentally. He's not going to change a fucking thing. I'm going to stay wealthy. It's, you know, I really hope that they start redistributing some of these tax dollars back to the poor, back to the homeless, back to the hungry, back to the people who need the help. People don't need an abundance of cash. You know, if I want to fly to Orlando to go visit my family, I can do it. I don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars in a bank account to get that done. You know, but I know millions of people out there who could use that money. So why should I be enriching myself? What do you do for a living? Jeff Whiting, good question. I'm retired, but I own an investment, which is I own stock in a mini storage company. And I own a lot of stock. It makes me a lot of money. And for the 4 years that Donald Trump was in office, he was giving corporations like mine giant tax breaks. So we were making a windfall. Everybody. We were all making a ton of money. The problem was you guys weren't hearing that because people are really tight with their money and they don't want to fucking tell you. You got a good thing going, they don't want to ruin it. Well, they're hurting other people and they need to let you know. So you watch my show, I'm a fucking millionaire. I don't have a problem telling you that. I don't have a problem telling you I'm a millionaire because of Donald Trump. And I don't have a problem telling you, hey man, take it back. You know, get pissed off. This is what Donald Trump did to you. John Hanson was the first black president. Well, why didn't the computer say that, Karen? Isn't that fucked up? I thought so. I thought there was another president who was like that. He was black, like way, way back. So donate some of your money, Chris C. Who am I going to donate my money to, Chris C? Am I gonna help the millions of people, Chris C? Am I gonna help the millions of people out there that need it? I would say that programs that feed people, programs that build homes for people and get them off the street would do a much better job of distributing that cash than me. Because I'll just go give it to a bunch of fucking alcoholics and crackhead and meth heads, bro. Right? And those people aren't going to programs to go get help. Homeless shelters, for example. That's a good idea. I could give my money to a homeless shelter. It is a good idea. Nothing wrong with that. You know, they could use that money to give food to some people. I think that's a good idea. Chris C., how many people like me do you think would do that? You think people are giving their money out? Food banks need it? Food banks need money or food banks need food? Just help who you can and feel good about it? Yeah, but I want a fucking, I want a new flatbed trailer for my fucking Roxer, bro. Who's gonna pay for that? Santa Claus? You know, I want to update my kitchen, bro. I want to lay $35,000 down on my kitchen and totally update it. What about that? Can't I do that with it's my money? Can't I spend it on my kitchen? You know, can't I get new floors in my home and build outbuildings, purchase a couple of, you know, I was thinking about a couple shipping containers, you know, $3,000 a pop. What about that? Since it's my money, I earned it, can't I spend it on myself, bro? You know? Did those people that are sitting in that homeless shelter, did they work their asses off to get to where I am today? Did they make all the right decisions like I did? You know? Or did they become alcoholics or, you know, spend all their money on smoking cigarettes, you know, or drug addicts, or be lazy? And I should go pay for those people with my money. Is that what you think? Do you think I'm going to go give my money to a homeless shelter? Do you think I'm going to go give my money to a food bank when I want to go get some shit for my Roxer? Or when I want to go on a live podcast and throw down hundreds of dollars to podcasters, to other podcasters that are putting a good message out there that I agree with? And, you know, I do and have and still will continue to donate my money. And where and when I do it is none of your fucking business. And how much I donate is none of your fucking business. Don't assume anything about me. But my question still stands. What's to make me donate a fucking penny of it to anybody? Go ahead. You're telling me I should go donate it. What, are you going to make me donate it? Are you going to come over here and make me donate it? I'd like to see you try. You think you coming on my podcast and shaking your finger at me is going to make me go to the local food bank and go drop off $1,000 bucks? Go to the local homeless shelter and give them, you know, $5K? How's that working out for you, bro? Have I made my point? Press number 1 if you feel like I just made my point. You know, this is me. This is fucking me. Philanthropic Nick. And you guys know that I hook people up all the time. You guys know this isn't free. You know, this glass jar didn't fucking pop out of my goddamn asshole magically. You know? But you ain't gonna fucking make me pay my goddamn money to anybody for anything. You fucking cunts can sit on my live stream and wag your little fucking fingers at me and tell me where I should give my money. You know, and you can tell me, oh, you should give it to this and you should give it to that. Am I gonna fucking listen to a goddamn word you fucking tell me? Do you have the power to make me go spend my money on these things that you think it's so important? That's what taxes are for! You fucking idiots! Hey, Josh Young, how's it going, buddy? Life One's like, bye, Dawn. Nay hooked me up with a killer shirt, so fuck you. He does help people who he thinks deserves it. Evan. Right on, Evan, man. It's so good to see you here. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, and that's not just my money. That's also my time. I go down there and I print those shirts myself. And I enjoy doing that for people. I do. I just wish those imprints would last longer. The more you wash it, the worse it gets, bro. Just try flip them inside out when you wash it. Always wash it on cold and gentle cycle if you can. I don't know why the fuck those prints are running, bro. I wonder if everybody's... Man, is everybody's triage oil shirt running red? Because I've got 1 or 2 of them that I've just fucking... I've destroyed. I don't even wear them anymore. I just make another, you know? I'll just make another when I think go bad. I made myself 2 the other day. One of my things is arcing. There it goes. One of my inverters was arcing. Did you guys hear that? Holy shit. Dude, that could burn the whole goddamn mountain down. That could start another goddamn California fire. Right there. Let's see what happens, shall we? Let's log into that fucker. Oh, here it's already logged in. Look at that. Didn't even ask for my fingerprint. 0 faults, 0 warnings. What the fuck is going on? Huh. I've got no warnings, no faults. Dude. Last one was October 27th. Huh. October 27th, it's reloading. There it is, November 7th. 1040. There it is. It's a AC overcurrent fault. And it fucking it shunted. It did exactly what it was supposed to do, but that fucking noise is scary. Damn, I missed your dance. Yeah, you missed my dance. Why don't you watch my show more often, man? You guys should be here every time I go live. It's like an event, man, every time. I only go live 3 times a day, man. Can't you all just mold your lives around my live shows? Damn, I missed you, Nay, says Josh. Okay, bye, Don. Okay, Nay hooked me up with the killer shirt. Hutch, what's up, son? Doc, right on, Evan. Hand wash mine. Okay, Karen, I'm sorry. Lurch one. Nay does enough for people. Dude, if there's one thing I don't need to do, it's explain to my audience how I help people. We don't need to get into that. I don't need to be judged personally. My point was this. For those who don't know me and that attitude that I was displaying, that's the attitude of every other wealthy person in the United States of America. They don't give a fuck about you, man. And you can't tell them to give their money away. Man, I've talked to people. You know, it is not enough to rely on donations for people to make these programs work. You need to tax them for it. That's what taxes are for. Nay helps me all the time. I don't even need to ask. So who wants to say something against Nay? Come to me, Carson. Thank you, buddy. Evan, okay, I will hand wash it. Wow, what was that? Mine's running red. Yeah, it's running red. I'm so sorry, Doc, man. Yes, what was it? Time to make a call. Yeah, I'm going to make a call. In the blink of an eye, shit hit the fan. Sounded hard. Fire starter. Yeah, man. Didn't mean to offend you, Karen McDonald. Get your ass back up here, bro. This is Josh. P. Back feet to serve your offer. PP&E. Damn, did I miss your dance? I don't know what PP&E is, Lurch. Did I miss your dance? Doc, but I have 3 shirts, 2 sheets of stickers, and 2 jars of oil. Thanks, Nay. You do help, Doc. There it is, back feed from PP&E. I owe you a bud, it looks like Ethan Harper. Greetings from Costa Rica. Hey, Kayla. Doc, haha, Lurch. Nay is a good spirit. How does one purchase that oil? Karen McDonald. naysgarden.com. Just go to naysgarden.com. What is the ticker of your most profitable stock? Dude, I don't invest in stocks. I own stock in a company. Do you understand the difference? I'm not in the stock market. It's a private company. What's up, Nay? Hope all's well. Loading up a bong for this news. My evil laugh. Karen McDonald, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for asking, Karen. You know, I really try to not sell things anymore. I'm just trying to get out of that. It's time consuming, and I want people to realize that they can make it themselves. But the good thing is I've sold thousands of them, and people have not run out so much. You know, they know you don't waste it, you don't slather it on. You know, and because if you do, the day might come where I'm not making it anymore and you fucking waste it. It only takes a tiny little bit. Like, you know what? My nose is hurting me right now, right? So watch this. Haven't even thought of this one. And my dog head-butted me yesterday in my nose. Fucking almost broke my nose, man. Made me fucking scream out loud. Oh. Really, he hit me right here. I could feel it sore right here. This is where he got me. Ah. 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 The pain's fucking gone. I mean, there is like a whisper. There's like a whisper. Ooh, right here, right on the bridge, right there. Oh, right on the fucking cartilage, right there. You can feel where it's sore right there. Just rub that in. And boom, it makes the fucking pain go away. My nose, it might look shiny and funny right now, but it doesn't hurt me anymore when I move my facial expressions around. And anytime I was doing my facial features and doing stuff like this, I could feel it. He hit me really hard, bro. I got, you know, my nose looks a little bit bigger. He fucking got me so hard. I'm surprised I didn't fall over completely on my ass. It was almost like a knockout punch. Got the most killer smoke. What am I smoking here, man? Celebratory. Let's do some of that orange bud. Can't find it. Can you send me a link? Karen, it's naysgarden.com. Can you not write naysgarden? naysgarden.com. That is just a really easy website to write down, right? N-A-Y-S, nays, then guard, all one word, garden.com. Certainly you can do that. Please, Karen, tell me you can do that. Lurch, there's no space in between nays and garden. There's no space, Karen. It's naysgarden.com. Karen, you have to type it into a web browser. Don't type it into YouTube. Don't type it into a Google search. You type it into the web browser. Okay? Do you understand how to type an address into a web browser? How the F did you ever figure out how to get on social media? Wow, man. People don't even know how to do web browsers anymore. It's fucking crazy. People, you know, technology has taken this away from people, man. You just say shit into your phone, you know? People don't even know how to operate shit anymore. Karen, look, when you searched it on Google, just go through the search until you see the website and then click on it with your finger. It'll come up. If you typed in naysgarden.com into a Google search, it'll come up as you scroll through the search findings. You'll see my website. And then just click on it with your finger. Karen, you are so lucky. Today is the day that Donald Trump got fired. I think I would have lost patience with you already, but I just seem to be so happy. I'm just walking around in this fucking, this haze of happiness. I'm just so happy. I'm so relieved for people. Hey man, maybe we can have a fun phone call. It's fun phone call time with Nays Garden. Oh. Hey. How are you? I'm just fine. I was just saying on my live show, I'm walking around in this haze of happiness. And I said, I'm just so happy for everybody. I'm so happy for everybody. This man he was a tyrant. and he needed to be fired. He needed to be put out of our misery. And it's just such a relief. And, well, Republicans need to go ahead and do their recount, and they need to pay for it. And then they'll lose the second time. And it's really going to sting that time. Electoral. Oh, he got the popular by 4,200,000 lead. 4.2 million. 420. Oh, I wanted to hear your sweet voice too, Mom. Thank you. I love you so much. Thank you. And I'm happy. I'm so happy for you, and I'm happy for the world. Everybody is going to benefit not having this son of a bitch sitting in the Oval Office. Exactly. Oh, I wish I was there with you. I'd be drinking coffee with you, celebrating. Okay, take care, Mom. Alrighty. Bye-bye. My mom is overjoyed. And for that, any Trump supporter who tries to say this wasn't a legitimate election, you can suck my dick. That's from my mom, okay? You can suck my dick. She's so happy, man. I would never try to take this away from her. You know, I did not vote. I would not participate in this fucking sham of an election. All right? These fucking two choices that they gave us were a fucking joke. But you cannot take this away from my mom. She did vote. She's one of those Americans that exercised her right, and she won, and you lost, and you can suck my dick. Okay? If you got a problem with that. My mom's the greatest. So, there's that. I guess I should call my sister too before this bong rip. I am too. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for Mom. I just got the phone with her. I'm happy for everybody in the world, all people. It was a sickness that is going to be relieved of all people. You know, it was a delusion. So many people were under this trance. Donald Trump had them in a trance, you know. And now, when he leaves, this can slowly melt away. And we can get on with our lives and have some self-respect. You know? And there's a lot of people in the independent progressive media that are talking about, you know, what a horrible choice Biden is and blah 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 and all this. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Today it doesn't matter. If he starts doing stupid crap, you know, then you can start complaining about it. But today it doesn't matter at all, and everything that they say, it doesn't even ring a note to me, because that man is out of the Oval Office, and that needed to be done. That is what needed to happen. I don't care who they replaced him with. I don't care. I would have been happy if it was the worst choice that they had on that ticket, that guy, that rich guy, the billionaire. I wouldn't have cared if it was him. Still would have been happy just to get Trump out of there. And I wish the term limits were a year or two instead of 4 and then an additional 4. I wish it was 2 years. 1 year, re-elect, you get 2 years total, boom, next guy or gal. Or whatever you want to call yourself, I don't mind. You know? That was a funny joke. It's too much involved in the transition. Ah, you're so funny. That was a perfect joke for that moment. Anyway, I'm on my show. I'm going back to these crazy people. Everybody is celebrating. And you know, I even think Trump supporters, they're even saying we're gonna need a recount. It was all fake. I even think inside, I think they're breathing a sigh of relief for their children and for everybody, you know? Even though they can't admit it, I bet they are. And they'll come to their senses in a year or two. They'll realize how delusional they were. A lot of them will, because some of them already did. Anyhow, tell your husband I hope he heals quickly. And I love him. I'm thinking about him. And I love you. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. The Senate split now. Yeah, nobody has to worry about anything getting done. But Joe Biden's not going to be able to accomplish anything. You know, we have got some Democratic senators that uphold the Second Amendment. And they will side with Republicans when Joe Biden tries to pass gun legislation. You know, do you know what? There hasn't been a school shooting in a while. Anybody notice that? Do you remember the media was saying there's going to be a school shooting now every week and it's never going to stop and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. What happened to that whole thing? You know, I almost feel like I'm jinxing it, but sorry for those of you who have children out there. Oh, that's right. There's no school shootings because there's no fucking school, man. It's COVID. Wow, COVID put an end to school shootings. Holy shit. What was that fucking... What was that fucking... COVID ended school shootings, so all you gun grabbers can sit back down now. Everybody's so happy on Twitter. Give me one word how you're feeling right now. Orgasmic. I feel like I'm blowing a fucking load. School's been closed. COVID-19. You're right. Nothing lasts. You're right. Nothing lasts months. I voted Trump 4 years ago. COVID-19 put an end to school shooting. Just gang warfare. Hello, Nate. Thank you for the oil. Works great. Got it yesterday. Daniel, good, man. I just used it on my nose. And I got to tell you, the pain in my nose is gone. I'm surprised I didn't think about that yesterday. Hey, Katie. Says, wow. Katie just says, wow. Bronco. Coffee time. Yeah, did I finish my covfefe? I finished my covfefe. Hey, that doesn't mean I can't make myself a new cup of covfefe. Why can't I make myself a fresh cup of covfefe, huh? Why can't I make myself a fresh cup of covfefe, huh? Psst, unreal, pal. Nobody even does that anymore. Psh, nobody even does it like that anymore, pal. Unreal. What is that, a gun with a bayonet on it? Nobody even does guns with bayonets on them anymore, pal. What, are you going to stab somebody through their heart or their throat? What, are you going to throat lunge somebody with your freaking SKS there, buddy? Unreal, pal. I need some water to put into my Keurig 2.0 coffee maker. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, I left the crema out. Hey, don't leave the crema out, you. What are you doing? Nobody leaves the crema out anymore, Val. Unreal. What are you doing? Nobody even does that. Nobody's even doing that, Val. What are you doing? Making café? What are you gonna do more of your show, Val? Nobody does more of the show, Val. Unreal. What'd you put too much cream in your coffee, Val? It's unreal. Nobody even does it like that anymore. Look at you. Unreal, pal. Nobody's even trying to do it like that anymore. Nobody's even doing that, pal. Unreal. Unreal, pal. I like that plant in the background. It's nice. It says 45 viewers, but nobody's saying anything. I'm going to refresh the page. Because nobody's talking. You have nothing to say? You guys are all just taking a little break like I am, aren't you? I see. I'm back with my café. I'm back with my café. We're cool. It's all cool, man. It's all cool, man. Man, I gotta plug this in to power, yo. Profile. Was making me an iced coffee, a Winchester repeater. I've got this 40 caliber saddle rifle. The bullets are fucking crazy in that gun when you consider it's a fucking rifle. You know? I fired that gun, and I'm telling you, anything on the other side of that is getting destroyed. It's just crazy. That is a crazy ass gun. Well, the SKS is more like surgery, and that thing is like a wrecking ball. You know? It's a beautiful gun. I had to put I had to put it has so much kick. I had to put a shock absorber on it for your shoulder, a shoulder pad. Oh, thanks, Evil Laugh. Yep, I just got this at the local coffee shop. Second compliment I got on this today. Thank you so much. All of my weapons are basically have a purpose. Every single one of them. It's like having a toolkit, you know. And then the shotgun, you know. Psst. That's easy. No, I don't think it can be Doc. You can see glimpses of them, but it can't be the focus of my live stream, right? Like I could show you one to make a point, or you know, I could bring them out and show you them on the wall or whatever. But they have changed the rules about firearm-based channels on YouTube and everything. It can't be the basis. In fact, I don't even know. H.A. Goodman used to have a firearms, a Second Amendment. Let's see if he even has that channel. Let's see if he can still do that. I'll find out right now. Because he's got a legit firearms channel, man, on YouTube. It's H.A. Goodman's Second Amendment, you know. H.A. Goodman Second Amendment, right? Isn't that what it's called? Second Amendment? H.A. Goodman's other channel, it's called. Yeah, you know, he is shooting. They're still allowing it. So, here, let me subscribe to that channel. He's got 16,000 subscribers on that channel. How many videos? Okay, let's find some of his 4 months ago. H.A. Goodman Twitter impersonator continues breaking laws, impersonating me on social media. Man, I'd like to watch that video, guys. It's a 7-minute video. I'd like to watch that one. Wait, let's see if there's any videos of him using firearms on here anymore. 5 months ago. Let me get that image of him. Okay, with the fucking award. Okay, great. I'm going through his videos. I'm looking to see if he has any firearms videos posted. I mean, because those videos, the focus of those videos is the firearm, and that was their thing. That was their whole rule, was like, you know, they had that guy, Russia, FPS Russia. They didn't like what he was doing, but I think his channel is still up. "10 months ago, there's a picture of him holding a weapon in the maybe not. I don't see any other. There were 2 images of him holding weapons, and now I don't see any more. I thought there was going to be a whole bunch of him going to the shooting range, talking about guns, doing the whole guns thing with the guns, and he likes guns. Throws his guns around. I'm going to take our guns, raise taxes. Yeah, he a good one. Get the fuck out of here. Faye Vega, you sound like you're scared, buddy. Don't be scared. It's okay, man. Okay? It's not going to hurt you. You're going to make it. You're a big boy. You can do this. Okay, here we go. Let's watch this. Or is Faye a lady's name? My bad, if you're a lady.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to do these segments, and I have to do them just because you have somebody legality. Who is deliberately breaking the law.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, when you type in my name on Google, you get this person writing the most obscene tweets, the most absurd things, deliberately trying to impersonate me. He's breaking the law.
I'm sorry I'm laughing. People do this to me all the time.
I have my attorney taking screenshots. There's no way to find out who this person is. So you can't serve the person, can't take him to court, because I don't have no clue who he is. So he hides behind this anonymous profile.
We could find out who he is. We could find out who he is real quick.
I do not have Twitter. I don't have Facebook. I don't have social media. There's a reason I don't. Okay? Many reasons. This person writes the most absurd things. Like, here's an example of what he writes. So what if Trump 2020 says white power? I called 2016 and 2015. So it's like, I don't want to be associated with this person pretending to speak on my behalf when I do not have a Twitter account. If you see this, I'll give you the link below. Contact Twitter. Take screenshots of this profile. They are breaking the law, and I have told Twitter time and again, and they're working on it, all this stuff. The only thing that I could do is let everybody know I am not at @A_Goodman on Twitter. That is not me. I do not have a Twitter account. That is certainly not me. And this person he takes my profile from YouTube, he takes my picture with my YouTube plaque, and it's a picture of my article, Hillary Clinton 2020 is a Reality. He's making a concerted effort to try to pretend to impersonate me. This is against numerous laws in every state in the country. He's deliberately breaking the law. I have screenshots of when this profile was illegally shared.
Billy, I totally understand your perspective. He sounds like he's crying, and he's got kind of like a nasally voice. But at the same time, he's got a legitimate complaint here, man. Twitter should take that goddamn account down, and it's bullshit that he has to do this.
Sharing my books on Amazon. So this profile has been breaking the law. It is a criminal act to pretend that you're somebody else. And the only thing that I can do is continue to shed light upon this. That's all. At the end of the day, you can't always hide behind a Twitter profile and say, "Oh, okay, well, you know what? People know it's a parody." He doesn't say, even if he said it's a parody or parody account, that would still be kind of not 100% legal. But this is against Twitter guidelines. Number one. Number two, it doesn't say parody account. So
dude, I guarantee you, Kit Boga could find out who that fucking hacker is. Who that impersonator is, I should say. I bet you Kit Boga, and if Kit Boga couldn't do it, I'll bet you one of his audience members could. Easily. Easily. Because I have a feeling that I've got a few audience members who could find out who that motherfucker is. And then he could fucking file legal proceedings against them. I would totally support him in doing that, too.
The owner of this profile is deliberately trying to deceive people and disparage me and hurt me, both in many different ways, and that's a criminal act. So if you watch this segment, go ahead, take screenshots, number one, but mainly, the biggest thing, contact Twitter. Let them know that this profile, and I'll put the profile below in the description, is not me, and that they're breaking the law, and that that Twitter is essentially allowing them to break the law. Well, I mean, I don't think even Twitter, like, every time I contact Twitter, like, well, take care of it, da-da-da.
Right on, Joseph. Cheers, brother.
This person, when you type in my name, you get this person's Twitter profile. He's deliberately trying to deceive people, which is a criminal act, into thinking he's impersonating me. The issue is not so much that I care so much what he says, but for example, that's not the way I think. the June 29th tweet, that's not the way I think, and like, it's so absurd. And to have anyone like this, apparently he joined in November 2016. To have someone spend their time obsessing over, and Clinton will be the nominee, so we'll see what happens to this account then. But it's like the tweets are obviously absurd, but for the one or two people every week that actually think that this profile is me, and for the possibility that anyone would think that this profile is me, that's enough for me to make these segments. So if you see the profile on Twitter,
fooled me. I thought that was him.
Please notify Twitter. Report this on the more people that report this on Twitter, eventually the profile will be banned or suspended, or hopefully just banned outright, because impersonating somebody is a crime. On social media, impersonating someone is a crime. So to the owner of the profile, I have my attorney. We are taking screenshots, and I've been taking screenshots for years. You are breaking the law. I ask that you delete this account.
Cease and persist, and
I ask at least
persist.
that you put
Cease and
parody
desist,
account.
all activity.
This person does not put parody account deliberately to deceive
Look,
people into thinking that I'm on Twitter, and
listen,
that's my account.
Look, I'm not here to defend Joe Biden. Okay? All right, Ian, I'm not here to defend Joe Biden. But the one thing I will do, Ian, is I will call you on your bullshit and I will block you for lying. So, Ian, what I'd like to do, Biden is not a pedophile. He's a child sniffer. Okay, he touches children and he sniffs them. He's not a pedophile. So what I'd like for you to do, Ian, is to apologize to my audience for lying and saying that Joe Biden is a pedophile, because he's not. And but we can move on from there, okay, Ian? Apologize. You just fucking lied to my audience. He's not a pedophile. And I told this to someone earlier. If he was a pedophile, then I'm certain some of the children that he pedophiled would have come up and said something over the last year that he was literally running for president of the United States. Ian, where's all the children? Where's the children, Ian? Where's the children? Did Biden pedophile them and then eat them? Kenny Church says, food for thought. If Trump supporters were racist for supporting Trump, what are Biden supporters? It's a good question, Kenny. People voted for Biden knowing every racist thing he has ever said while in power. True. They elected him after Kamala Harris said she believed the woman who accused him of inappropriate behavior. True. They elected him knowing he has an odd behavior around children. True, and I agree. They elected him knowing he wrote a crime bill that's being pointed to as systemic racism. True, and I agree. They elected him knowing he has lived off our tax dollars his whole adult life and used his druggy son to sell influence to powerful foreign dictators. Okay, I'll give you that. I don't think that's been proven completely, but yeah, what was the $3 million about? I really don't know. I'd like to find that out. Okay, so his son is currently under FBI investigation for money laundering. That I don't know about. They elected him knowing Kamala Harris called him a racist. Probably true. I don't know about that. She probably did call him a racist, huh? They elected him knowing she did call. Oh, I was on that bus. I remember that. Yeah. They elected him knowing he cannot answer basic questions from the media. That's true. They elected him after seeing him show many signs of dementia. That's true. They elected him knowing his running mate locked up many black men for cannabis charges. Hey, bro. Kenny Church, we call it cannabis on my live stream, okay, buddy? We call it cannabis on my live stream. And then went on TV, admitted she smokes cannabis, and laughed about it. They could have voted for Joe Jorgensen, a female, but they decided to vote for the rich old racist white man. For 4 years, they said, we need new blood. We no longer should have men like Joe Biden in power. Considering that a Trump supporter is racist, what do we call a Biden supporter knowing everything we know about him? I would call them the people who voted whoever the fuck was brought up to kick Donald Trump out. That's what I would call a Biden supporter. I would call that a Donald Trump hater instead. Where are the children? Yeah, where are the children? Bell Smith says, we won and it's about time. Proud and hopeful. Right on, Bell. Dick Tater says, Bill, hey. Let's go with this.
I am not on Twitter. So ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead. I'll put that link to this Twitter account below. Please notify Twitter that this account is breaking the law and report the account to Twitter and explain that this account is not me breaking the law. I do not have a Twitter account and it does not say parody. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a little bit annoying because it's like, this election is going to get wild. And I definitely don't need people impersonating. I definitely don't need people breaking the law impersonating me when there's going to be so much. Anyway, give me your thoughts below. I have my attorney taking screenshots all the time. And I ask that you take, or that you report this profile because they are impersonating me and they're breaking the law. Thank you so very much, everyone. Thanks.
He seems like he's high sometimes. He says he doesn't use cannabis, but I swear to fuck he seemed like he was stoned right there when he was talking. His eyes were bloodshot. He seemed to kind of stumble on his words a little bit. Did you guys notice that? I totally noticed that, bruh. Totally noticed that, bruh. You guys want to hear something funny? Listen to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to H.A. Goodman's other channel. Be on my main channel, H.A. Goodman, at 1 p.m. Pacific every day and 9 p.m. Pacific every evening. So when you watch this, it'll be later in the day. Be on my main channel at H.A. Goodman at 9 p.m. Pacific tonight for an amazing, amazing live stream. Rudy Giuliani has ended any hope Democrats have, any hope that they ever had of winning in November. My prediction still stands. Clinton will replace Biden because they can't possibly be going with Biden. I can't accept that. He's not only a flawed candidate, he's not even campaigning really. He has made outlandish, like not even outlandish. He's made statements like he's running for Senate. He got into the Congress 180 years ago. He has erect leg hairs. He defeated cornflakes. He's running. I told you, Arizona is a city. These are all things that Democrats and media don't cover. Okay, they focus more on how Trump drinks water, and then it's like that's morally relative to them. Giuliani is on Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder, one of the most amazing channels on YouTube. He's awesome.
Bullshit. He's an asshole.
He has what, like millions of subs. Giuliani is now all over YouTube. All over the platform that people really care about. People don't care about CNN and MSNBC. Furthermore, when you see, like, The Hill came out with The Hill is a great publication. It's like middle of the road. Wall Street Journal. They're still somewhat middle of the road, but The Hill was like, oh yeah, Biden buries Trump. We believe truth over lies. It's like, it was 700 downvotes, 200 upvotes. That doesn't really matter. If you're running on principle and you get downvoted, fine. But if everybody knows that you're just trying to prop up a candidate who's already lost or has no chance of winning, then everyone sees the charade. Biden never excoriated or buried or slammed Trump. He's facing with a ridiculous statement. He's actually the liar, and he has lied for the past, what, 5 years now? 6 years? President Obama's administration had concerns about Botox B's
Botox B,
and his son,
the corpse,
Vice
the walking
President's son,
corpse.
leaving a laptop.
Donald Trump got beat by a walking corpse, guys. That's how bad Donald Trump is.
Undermining and proving that everything his father has stated has been false. Also, bolstering Trump's decision to speak about investigating Biden with Zelensky. They should never have even impeached President Trump because Biden, we now have emails that show the man is done. And these emails, okay, there's a massive trove, a treasure trove. We're only at like the first inning. We're not even at like the bottom of the first yet. Giuliani's going to be on Steven Crowder. He should go on Tim Pool. He should go everywhere. He should go to
shout out
every
Tim
single
Pool
channel. Black conservative patriot sticks. He should go to every single channel and say, "This is what I have."
But you don't have 4 million.
Major channel. Like I only have 150,000 subs on my main channel, so I'm like on the smaller end. But he should go to every major YouTube channel, and he hasn't even, like, he's basically said this. He hasn't even showed the incriminating correspondence yet. Like, what he showed is like nothing. Swing states are already leaning we're already leaning to Trump, or he was within striking distance. Now President Trump is either cutting leads but drastically. So Trafalgar has President Trump up in Minnesota, Wisconsin, or no, Michigan, Ohio, Florida. He's within striking distance in Wisconsin.
When did he put this up?
And Minnesota.
October 18th.
And Pennsylvania. And he wins Ohio and Florida, then he only has to win one of the states, of the following states: Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. Trump only has to win one, and he's won the election. If everything remains the same. Which, they're solidly red. In Arizona, there were Republicans also in California.
Dude, can we rewind that?
Not many anymore, but Ohio, Florida, he's within striking distance in Wisconsin.
Dude, I am going to lose my shit
Minnesota.
Watching these old H.A. Goodman videos.
And he wins Ohio and Florida, then he only has to win one of the states, of the following states: Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. Trump only has to win one, and he's won the election. If everything remains the same.
Here we go.
Which, they're solid, the states that are going to go red, and Arizona and Georgia and North Carolina aren't swing states. Red. And Arizona and Georgia and North Carolina aren't swing states. The states that are going to go red, and Arizona and Georgia and North Carolina aren't swing states. The states that are going to go red, and Arizona and Georgia and North Carolina aren't swing states. The states that are going to go red, and Arizona and Georgia and North Carolina aren't swing states. The states that are going to go red, and Arizona and Georgia and North Carolina aren't swing states. The states that are going to go red, and Arizona and Georgia and North Carolina aren't swing states. Democrats keep
So I super chatted him on his show, and I said, H.A., what are the chances of Georgia going blue this election? And he said, Paula, what's up, honey? How are you? And he said, there's absolutely no chance that Georgia's going to go blue, he said to me on his live show. And I remember thinking to myself, bro, I've literally got audience members that live there. I'm telling you, from what I have seen and what I have heard myself, I don't know if you have friends in Georgia, but it sounds like it's going to go blue this year, bro. And he just totally blew me off. Paul, it's so good to see you. I hope everything is well with you. I love you and I miss you, honey. We're watching my buddy H.A. Goodman here. He was an ardent Trump supporter. You know, he's a friend of mine, but he's way more of a Trump supporter than just about anybody else I know, because it's like he doesn't see the thank you, honey. I can feel it. I can feel your love. He doesn't he doesn't accept some simple facts. And it's become a very common thing among Trump supporters, is that they just ignore things that are reality. It was reminded me of the time when Donald Trump said that, oh man, this pissed me off so much, climate change was a Chinese hoax. And I'm over here in California with pine beetles destroying 150-year-old trees in my yard, watching the goddamn state burn down from my balcony. Right? So, he doesn't have black friends. Now they're crying fraudulent. I bet I can give H.A. Goodman a Canada onion on a stick and he would eat the whole damn thing. I can tell he's kind, but goddamn. Dude, H.A. Goodman is a beautiful, beautiful person, man. He's just been indoctrinated, and I've watched it happen. You can go back to when he was a Bernie Sanders supporter, and you can see the transformation going from Bernie to Donald Trump. And he had a whole bunch of independent friends, and he lost all of them, and now all of his audience is full-on Trump supporting, red-blooded American Second Amendment, woohoo! You know, supporting people. Yeah, science and math are problematic for Trump. I know, right? Right? Ah, my goodness. My Beazle. Oh, my Beazle. You know, it's like, I wake him up, you know. Ah, man. My Beazle. Just to give him some love. Oh, look at him. He's having a little dream right now. Oh, look, he's having a little dream. Oh, look. He's dreaming about fucking killing something. Oh, look, he's so cute when he's dreaming. My Beazle. My piglet. Speaking of piglets, we got a piglet in the yard. We've got a piglet, and check this out. It's, you know, we got a wild pig out here somewhere running around, and there's something that kills squirrels and eats them and leaves the tail. So I'm thinking fox, most likely bobcat, killed and ate that fucking squirrel in my yard. Could have been a hawk too. Could have been a hawk or an owl, right? Owls will do that. Owl will eat a squirrel, right? But whatever it was, it ate it on the ground. Pretty sure. All the fur was right there. I'm thinking it was a fucking bobcat. They're fuckers, man. I've had one come up here before. Chased my cat. I don't know any Bernie supporters that went Trump. I'm telling you, the man is an anomaly. He's a contradiction in terms. H.A. Goodman is a kind-hearted person but to watch what Trump has done to him, it's a study in indoctrination, in what the power of being able to ignore reality, simple things, and just see what you want to see and have a very narrow vision of something so that you can justify, you know, he supports Israel. He is like this unapologetic Israel supporter. He can't see what's going on with the Palestinians as something that should be addressed. Israel does no wrong. End of story. You know, that's one thing that's a huge problem I have with this guy. That and the somebody's awake. Yeah. Oh wait. I'm sorry.
Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that.
That's all I got. My baby boy. My Jeep fell behind the goddamn. My Jeep. Look how I got AJ Goodman paused. He looks like I got him paused like what the character from The Simpsons. There's several of them actually that have those eyes. It's Sideshow Bob's sidekick. Is it Sideshow Bob's sidekick with the crazy eyes like that?
Convincing themselves they're swing. No, they're not. They're not. There are Republicans also in California, and not many anymore, but there are Republicans also in New York and New Jersey. Those aren't swing states. So it's like, but the Biden campaign is done. There's no more, there's zero chance that this man, not if they're so inept they go with him, there's zero chance he wins. People don't dislike Trump enough. Even let's just, if your vantage point was, oh, that people dislike Trump, they don't dislike Trump enough to vote for a man who's like an obvious threat to national security. The scandals pertaining to Trump have been fabricated. There was a Steele dossier purchased by Clinton. They said that he worked with Russia. He never did. They impeached him for allegedly pressuring a government, and the government said it was never pressured. President Zelensky himself stated he was never pressured. And then they said, well, the assistance was withheld. Well, the assistance eventually went to Ukraine. They put two and two together there, but they don't put two and two together with, thank you for the meeting with your father. Looking forward to more meetings. Signed businessman that both the former vice president and his son promised never was a part of any business transaction or transaction for access. Once you get emails, and I'm just thinking out loud, I have no clue what kind of emails are coming out. Only Giuliani and maybe Director Wray and...
An owl. This was probably a big squirrel, and it probably couldn't carry it off if it was an owl. It would probably just sat there on the ground and ate it, I would think. It was basically, I think it was sitting on a log, basically, that was on the ground. Like, you know, just sat there, because the tail was right up against a log. And the fur was all there. If it was an owl. But like I said, I was thinking it was more like a bobcat. But yeah. Owls carry off kill. Oh, fuck yeah, an owl will carry off a kill. Bro, owls are bad motherfuckers. And they don't have to be very big, man. How much of their weight can they carry? Here, check this out. Okay, Google. How much of its weight can an owl carry?
According to Government of Newfoundland and Labrador, it can lift and carry prey much heavier than itself, e.g. a 3 lb. Owl can carry 8 to 9 lb.
Dude, a 3-pound owl can carry fucking 9 pounds, bro. A 3-pound owl can carry fucking 9, bro. I've got a 10-pound there's a 20-pounder. I've got some weights around here, bro. You can't imagine. If you don't know how heavy 9 pounds is, three times its weight. 3 times its weight. So, yeah, if that was an owl, It could have. It could have. Even a small owl would have been able to grab that squirrel and take it up into a tree, where it probably would have been much safer. It probably wouldn't eat it on the ground, because if it was eating it on the ground, it would be, danger from a skunk to a goddamn raccoon, a fox. An owl would grab that and brought it up into a tree and eaten it. I'm positive. And I've got owls in my fucking yard. I had one just drop dead. I had an owl just drop dead in my backyard. It's the craziest thing. And no predator wanted to eat it or anything. It just dropped dead out of a tree. And no, I figured something was going to come up and eat it, Nothing ate it. Just sat there and fucking disappeared, basically. They take the heads off. Their talons also have the most crushing force per square inch than any other bird. Imagine that. Now I've seen them hunting out of my pond. I've lost plenty of fish out of this pond. The prettiest ones, the butterflies. I had 4, now I've got 1. I believe. I didn't feed them this morning. That reminds me, I'm gonna go feed those little fuckers. It's just so cold outside, It went from really hot to really cold really fast. I've had my heat on all night, all yesterday. I'll probably have it on all day today too. I thought it might even snow because it was wet out today. It rained yesterday a little bit, and it was cold enough, to snow, but it didn't snow. So, let's see what else H.A. Goodman has to say here. This is just so funny watching someone say, he was just so sure of himself, and it's so toxic to all of his audience for perpetuating this hope, this lie, this
and others.
To actually assume that that Rudy Giuliani is a polarizing figure. Now, let me ask you this, to even all of my Trump supporting fans out there. Press number 1 if you disagree that Rudy Giuliani is the kind of person that can go out and speak and draw people in. Press number 1 if you disagree with that sentiment. Press number 1 right now if you realize that Rudy Giuliani is a horrible role model and a horrible person to think that he's going to bring people into your movement. And you disagree with H.A. Goodman. Press number 1 if you agree with me and you disagree with H.A. Goodman on this. This is just psychotic.
I think that the FBI will
write
something like a Comey letter.
I want you guys to know that the title of this video is Rudy Giuliani removes any chance of President Trump losing in November with massive trove of data.
Before the election, or something to the effect, because there's too much incriminating evidence. Democrats and cybersecurity don't go well together because they're so shady and they're so corrupt. Notice how it's their own writing. Like Trump never gets done in by his own writing.
Steve Ryan, thank you.
They looked at
thank you for all the
an ellipsis and said, "Oh, look at that ellipsis!" It's like that's what that was within a conversation, and they looked into that.
Yeah.
Here's actual writing from the vice president's son, Hunter. Thank you for the meeting. Looking forward to more, other business people in countries that shouldn't be, where they shouldn't be brokering access to the vice presidency. We look forward to future meetings. Thank you so very much. Oh, and then he gives a cut to his father of the money, of the proceeds. They're running a racket.
That's politics.
The emails show they're running a racket, and it's their own writing, and it's the writing of people who are thinking them.
Does he not think that the Trumps sold access to people for political gain? Do you remember the arms deal that Donald Trump did with Saudi Arabia? After Saudi Arabia had that reporter basically butchered and supported that shit and didn't even give it the bat of an eyelash, then proceeded to go on and do a deal with Saudi Arabia. You know, that's just one example. There's no telling how many examples of profiting for politics Donald Trump and his family are guilty of. I wish, you know, I'll bet you someone like Steve Running would probably know some of the finer points of that. But H.A. Goodman, someone with access to this sort of information, for some reason overlooks it.
Them. And still media and Democrats and Twitter and late night and Hollywood and every apoplectic, seething, hysterical, fanatical, fuming liberal on the planet can't like come to terms with the fact that not everything was not everything's relative. They can't come to terms with the fact that not everything's relative. They can't come to terms with the fact that...
Don't forget anything, Doc.
Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump, Ivanka Trump, Jared Kushner have nothing on Hunter.
Really? Profiting off of
the
politics?
vice president's son.
What about, let's
left
talk
the
about...
laptop.
Can we talk about Ivanka Trump profiting with China patents? Let's do that. Let's do that. Dude, what is going on? This is from Forbes.com, and I'm just going to click the very first search. The very first search finding on Google was from Forbes, and I think we can all agree that Forbes is a legitimate source. So let's see what this says right here. It says Ivanka's trademark requests were fast-tracked in China after Trump was elected. And that's Forbes. You think that H.A. Goodman would realize that Ivanka Trump probably did way more than $3 million worth of business because of that deal. But did it have anything to do with the fact that her daddy was president of the United States of America? You goddamn right it did.
Evidence at a shop. I mean, that's the level of cybersecurity we're talking about. We have Anthony Weiner a week before the last election. We had the DNC emails, and then you had Russia, allegedly hacking the foundation and the DCCC and everything else. I mean, they can't cybersecurity. They talk about Russia. It's they're the issue. It's their writing that's doing them in. So they're done. Giuliani pretty much ended any chance. And they never really had a chance with Biden. That's why, I mean, that's why I'm saying Clinton is going to replace Biden, or if they go with Biden, he loses. And I've been telling you for 4 years, President Trump's going 8 years. I'm telling you that Clinton's going to replace Biden. I still, that's my prediction. But I've also been saying that President Trump's going 8 years. And I have always stated this. And he's going to go 8 years. Give me your thoughts below.
You gotta love that. Two weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to H.A. Goodman's other channel. They want Amy Coney Barrett, if you could believe this, they want Amy Coney Barrett to recuse herself from any election-related matters or cases in November. This is absurd. Okay, they were very unlucky politically. They, first of all, did not win the Senate or take back the Senate in 2018. I thought there was going to be this fantastic blue wave. Why didn't they take back the Senate? I stated forever that Democrats would increase their lead in the Senate. I was right about that. I wasn't right about everything, but I was right about that. I mean, that Republicans, would increase their lead in the Senate. They did. Democrats had a chance to take over the Senate in 2018. They didn't. Now you have a tragedy with the RBG passing away. It happened right before the election. They wanted Merrick Garland right before an election. They're the hypocrites. With McConnell, when they say, well, he's a hypocrite. McConnell ran the Senate. So it's about political control. It's not just about words. You can say McConnell's a hypocrite too, fine. But he ran the Senate. That's why he was able to postpone a vote. Because if you run the Senate, you can decide what to vote on and when. And so, or at least you can wait until after an election. You probably couldn't wait forever for a Supreme Court justice, but you could wait until after the election. And so they did not have the Senate. Furthermore, Harry Reid altered the rules of the Senate to where eventually McConnell could make it just a 50-vote simple majority, because Harry Reid made federal judges and other judges just a 50-court.
Sokol! What's up, Sokol?
A 50-vote.
What's up, Sokol?
A 60-vote supermajority.
Sokol!
Then you had Democrats elevating President Trump. Literally wrote it in their emails. We're going to elevate President Trump. Then you had Democrats cheating Bernie Sanders. They did this to themselves. So they spent 4 years backtracking, saying that Russia influenced the election, saying that they were cheated. They're the ones who cheated Bernie Sanders. They're the ones who elevated Trump, so maybe they were working with Putin. They literally wrote this. They said they wanted to elevate, I think, Ben Carson, Ted Cruz, and President Trump, or Donald J. Trump. They elevated Trump. They miscalculated as always. They gambled and lost as always. Harry Reid gambled and lost regarding altering the protocol. Had he not altered the protocol, it would have been a 60-vote, and you wouldn't a 60-vote supermajority, and you wouldn't get an Amy Coney Barrett before the nomination, but before the election. But if she's a Supreme Court justice, do you ask Justice Sotomayor to recuse herself because she was elected? She was nominated by President Obama. What does that even mean? You need to recuse yourself. Did Andrew McCabe recuse himself when Democrats funneled hundreds of thousands of dollars in political action committee money with the help of Terry McAuliffe into Andrew McCabe's wife's campaign? So instead of stuffing McCabe's pocket, they gave his wife's campaign hundreds of thousands, to the tune of what, over $800,000. Do you think $800,000 from Democrats when his wife?
Yo, Ben Roach, what do you mean it's not official yet? Yeah, it is official, dude. Get the fuck over it, bro. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go walk Rogan.
Was running as a Democrat in Virginia might have altered Andrew McCabe, eventually the director of the FBI, the interim director, might have altered his viewpoint on investigating Trump and investigating Clinton and giving Clinton a free pass for top secret and special access program intelligence on servers outside of the United States government. You tell this to Democrats, they don't care. If you give any fact or rebuttal based on fact to Democrats to show their hypocrisy or duplicity, they will look at you with this blank stare. They don't care. Why are you voting for Trump? Because he's removing Americans from harm's way. He has ended the war in Afghanistan. He has removing Americans from Iraq, removed them from Syria. He's reversing U.S. foreign policy. And the Lincoln Project opposes President Trump because Trump is against Bush, Cheney, and Rumsfeld, and President Obama, Biden, and Clinton interventions, foreign policies, intervention, quagmires, regime changes. He's against all of these. Trump is reversing U.S. foreign policy. You get a blank stare. By the way, be on H.A. Goodman tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific. And I just finished my 1 p.m. Pacific live stream on H.A. Goodman. And after the 1 p.m. Pacific live stream on H.A. Goodman, I'll have a segment like I'm doing now on this channel. If you want to support my voice long term, my Patreon is below. I don't have $20 million in venture capital funding like some people. But ladies and gentlemen, you have a situation where they want, did Attorney General Loretta Lynch recuse herself after she met with Bill Clinton to speak about golf, Brexit, and grandchildren, right before Peter Strzok had a nice brunch with Madam Secretary? Did Attorney General Loretta Lynch recuse herself because she told Comey to call the criminal investigation a matter? No. Andrew McCabe never recused himself. Attorney General Loretta Lynch never recused herself. Did the wife of Bruce Orr, top justice of department official, did he recuse himself when his wife was working for CrowdStrike? I'm sorry, that's another. They outsource so many firms, it's not even funny. The media doesn't care, so that's why they're able to do this. Fusion GPS, did the top justice official, when his wife was working for Fusion GPS, recuse himself? When Clinton literally purchased a dossier from that company after that company outsourced the dossier to another company? I mean, you're looking at all of these hilarious, like, it's such an overt setup that Democrats demand an oath in blood from, like, these people, like, yes, we decided to conspire against Trump, signed all of us. They would never allow everything that took place against Trump to take place against them. They would never allow that. But then you're same here. You did the same thing with, like, the social media, like, hall monitors, whether it's Twitter or Facebook. Warning: Trump is lying. There's nothing to fear from mail-in ballots. And then you had 550, well over 500,000 ballots thrown out during the primaries because of forged signatures, or, you know, signatures that don't match up, or addresses that don't match up. All these problems that took place. 500,000 ballots. Then you had Bernie Sanders being cheated. I mean, in 2016 and 2020 in Iowa. And why do you think Elizabeth Warren ran for president? Because she thought she could win? It was only to ensure that Bernie couldn't win. Without Warren there, he runs away with the Democratic nomination. Or at least he wins. Without Warren there. And he would have had to have crafted a message that resonated in the South. That's true. He did not do that. But without Warren there, he could have eventually won. And this whole thing with Biden today said that, or yesterday said that he's running for Senate. Okay, he's running for Senate. And he didn't remember Mitt Romney's name. So that is absurd. Clinton wrote a Medium article saying that she thinks Biden should be commander-in-chief. Nothing could be further from the truth. There's no way on this, in the known universe, or the ever-expanding universe, that Madam Secretary would truly believe that Biden should be the commander-in-chief. That is, of course, a lie. So I'm expecting, and my prediction remains firm, that Madam Secretary, and you've seen the duplicity, so I don't see why people would be surprised at Democrats. Clinton is going to replace Biden. Either way, I'll be right, and this is my second election in a row that that I accurately predicted who wins the election. President Trump's going 8 years. NPR quoted me. The link is below. And I said that Trump would win the election in 2015. And Clinton was unelectable in 2015. And so I predicted the 2016 election. I'm telling you, in 2020, President Trump's going 8 years. I'm also telling you that there's no way they go with Biden. That's absurd. That is absurd. Give me your thoughts below. Be at my main channel, H.A. Goodman, tonight at 9 p.m. We have a special show this evening. Thank you.
All right, so my neighbor's dog is here, Penny. If you will just give me a second here. Oops. Sorry about that. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll leave you hanging like that. Sorry. Oh, man. Hey, Penny. You guys want to see Penny really fast? There she is. Little Penny. Little Penny girl. Little Penny. Baby Penny. Come here. Hey. Hi. Hey, Penny. Hello, you're so sweet. You're a little sweetie girl. Hi there. Oh, hi. Hi, you're very snappy. Yes, you're very snappy. Hey, Ralph, what's up, buddy? What's up, son? Dude, I'm so glad you're here, man. It's good to see you.
Oh, Rosie, I love you. I love you.
He's like, stay away from my daddy.
You're growling at Penny. You love her. She's your girlfriend. She's your girlfriend. You're jealous. You acting jealous?
It's cold as fuck outside, but I want to go out there and work.
Rogan's so jealous. Oh, my jealous boy. Oh, he loves his daddy. You really love your daddy. I know you love me. I can tell you love me. You're so jealous.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
No. You're nice. No fighting. It's Penny. It's your girlfriend. Penny, right?
Dubbies. Hey. Hey, get away from my glass cabinet. Come on. Okay, there's the cat. We're gonna have issues with the cat, so let's let Penny out the back door. Come on, Penny. Rogan. No. Rogan, stop. In the house. Good boy, get back in the house. In the house. Good boy. Come in the house, Charles. Harley, get in the house. Charles, get in the house. That's fun for the whole freaking family right there. Before anything crazy happens. So I was thinking about getting my rake and raking out a road around my property for the Roxer. I've got this, I was just walking it, you know, I was like, yeah, there's a couple trees are in the way, little ones. I can get them out of the way and I'll have this nice road to go all around the whole property. It'd be so fucking bad as fuck. Oh, right on, Doc. What the fuck is the media gonna do now? Sit around and wonder why the kids never call. Trump is fired. They said that's the greatest title for the show yet. It's official. Trump is fired. It's official. He's got his papers. You got until January 20th to get the fuck out. I love it. So, am I gonna go rake out roads? Probably. Am I gonna use the bulldozer to do it, or am I gonna do it by hand with a rake? I think I'm gonna do it by hand with a rake. I was thinking about it. I was like, I could try to bring the fucking bulldozer up here, but it's just, it's really tricky, and it'll really tear up the ground. I really don't want to tear up the ground. I just want to rake the pine needles out and make like just a defined road, you know. Take my chainsaw up there. A chainsaw and a rake, some gloves. That's all I need. A couple batteries for the chainsaw. I should be good to go. The chainsaw will probably do it on one battery. I just gotta find my rakes. Get my gloves. I feel like doing a little, even though my elbow was, that's right, man. I noticed my elbow had a little bit of pain this morning, and I was like, what's that fucking from? So, maybe I shouldn't be fucking raking out a mile of fucking fun to do, man. Yeah, I shouldn't do that, man. It's gonna hurt my elbow. And my shoulders. I'll fucking kill myself if I go do this shit. Do I think Trump's gonna leave peacefully? Yeah. I think we're all gonna see what a fucking pussy and a bullshitter he really is. I think we always do. He never fucking lives up to his fucking threats. You know, he threatens a lot of people all the time. Listen, guys, I'm gonna go. Thanks for tuning in. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Check out my friend Ron Placone at ronplacone.com. Get your news on with Ron on his YouTube channel and his website, lucyandron.com. Make sure you subscribe to his channel on YouTube, Ron Placone, and click that notifications button so you get notified every time he goes live. In addition, he's on Twitter at Ron Placone. You can tweet your news articles at Ron Placone, and he'll read them on his YouTube show. He's also on Instagram and Facebook at Ron Placone. He's also a writer and frequent guest on the Jimmy Dore Show. Check him out. He's a stand-up comic. He's very talented, and we love him here. He's always saying nice things about the triage oil that I invented, and he always says nice things about me as well and the show. All right, you guys, go check him out, please, and let him know I sent you. Thanks for watching, guys. Love y'all. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, that's fucking cosmic. Ron Placone's doing a stream right now when I'm talking about him. Is he live right now? Or is he uploading shit? That was weird.
I guess we'll wait. We'll
Ron,
wait a little bit. Maybe it just takes a little while longer.
How do we type? How do we type?
Okay, now it's telling me that people are watching.
Report, save. How do I
There's
say?
actually people seeing this. Can you say something in the chat?
If I could find the fucking
I
chat!
don't know if I'm live or not.
Why are they hiding it, man? Where's the fucking chat at? YouTube? There's no fucking
Here's the
chat.
new setting, and this is a little weird.
Yeah, there's no chat, bro. And now it's going into landscape mode. Jesus fuck.
It says people are watching, but there's no life in the chat, and it's not saying I'm live on YouTube.
There's a whole bunch of videos in the way of the chat, bro. There's no chat. There's no fucking chat.
Sure, if anyone's here, can you say something in the chat?
Bro, we would. There's no fucking chat. There's no chat.
Yeah. Okay.
What the fuck, dude? What's YouTube doing, man? So you know what? So he ended the fucking stream.
Hey, the election results are coming in, and the winner is...
Jesus fucking Christ. Who are you barking at, Rogie? Who are you barking at? Cat? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Stukes said, is he live now? Is he live again? Status quo. Hot Brothers at Law? Hot Brothers at Law is live?
You guys see from your perspective, and of course from the legal side, do you guys see at any point in, say, our lifetime?
Hey, you know.
Depends what happens to Mitch McConnell. Depends what happens.
Say that again?
It depends what happens to Mitch McConnell. There's right, hey Big. I think there's 2 more races that
Rogan, calm down.
we still have to decide who's going to.
I'm nervous about these guns all around with
And
fucking Rogan running around.
Democrats take over.
Rogan and the
Senate,
cat and fucking might accidentally
then
knock
you're
one of the
gonna
guns
see
over.
federal legalization very soon.
Okay.
If that doesn't happen, then we're never going to see it until Mitch McConnell is out of here.
Because you got to remember the House of Representatives last year passed the States Act and the MORE Act. Those were both cannabis-related acts that would have taken it off the schedule list, allowed for banking, all this other stuff, and it died on the floor of the Senate because Mitch McConnell just can put it there. That's how politics work.
Yeah, I've seen some of his comments on it, and it's just there's not even.
I mean, Georgia came close. I haven't been watching the news. Did Georgia go Trump?
Yeah, now
You haven't watched the news. He's been elected president. You didn't see this?
I know that.
Oh.
yeah, I had to detach myself. Like I'm heavily involved. I've got a very loud voice when it comes to politics. I don't subscribe to either party, but even I was amazed that Georgia turned blue. Like that totally blew my mind.
Yeah,
It
that
happened.
was,
Didn't blow my mind.
Killer Mike had a lot to do with that.
Didn't blow my mind at all. Georgia was on its way, son.
Biden's elected president. It didn't show me how.
COVID.
Yeah, well, they haven't called Georgia yet, I don't think.
COVID.
Georgia hasn't
COVID. Yeah.
The percentage of votes right now, it's changed.
I wonder how it
to
happened.
Blue. But it's last I looked, I mean, there were only like a handful of votes separating the two.
Even if it doesn't go blue completely, the fact that Georgia was that close
Well, here.
shows you the power of the people. Period. And as I've argued with other people, not necessarily Trumpies, or not necessarily, just, more conservative Republican like we used to know, just, I'm fiscally this and that, and it never was this kind of a divide ever before. And they're going, well, yeah, Trump was up in all these states and now he's down. What's going on? Like, something has to be happening. I go, yeah, what's happening is all those people who never voted before got off. And this is what we used to tell everybody with weed issues on the ballot: get off your ass and voice your opinion and vote. Every vote does count. And I think hopefully this will open the eyes up of those millions of people who never voted before to continue to vote, because it obviously does make a difference.
Hey, so in Georgia right now, there's 99% of the votes are in, and Biden's up by like 7,000 and change.
Yeah, it's something really small, and then that's what I was going to say. If you look at the state of Georgia, if you look at a breakdown of the state prior to it shading blue, there were really only 3 regions in Georgia that were blue. You've got the Columbus area, which is near the Alabama line. You've got the city of Atlanta and Fulton County, DeKalb County, and all that. And then you've got out near Augusta, which is at the South Carolina border, and then you've got down in the southeastern corner of the state in the Savannah area. Those were really the only regions in Georgia that were absolutely blue. And to get off on a little, bit of a political rant myself,
Go off on a political rant.
I told friends of mine who are conservative and Republican that I don't think it's so much that the Democrats just came out of the woodwork for this election. I think a lot of the problem is there were a lot of Republicans that were just not happy with Donald Trump, and they switched their vote.
You know what? And that's also what I'm telling people. It's such a referendum against him, because you've got all those people, because you still have, I believe they believed that the Senate was going to flip a lot easier than the race is right now. I think right now, last I looked, I think the Democrats might have been up 1 seat.
Is it not? Right, here, I'll look.
I thought I saw 48, 47 the other day. I forget. Arizona came in with a Democratic senator. It's...
Yeah, here we go. 48-48.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, this has been a tight one, man.
Yeah, I think there's going to be 2 runoffs, but... Yeah.
So to kind of jump back on the conversation we were having about marijuana, I've seen a lot of articles written, friends post, and things like that about the move into decriminalization and dispensaries and things like that. Like you said, alluded to earlier, major corporations making money off of this. Is there any, in California specifically, is there any sort of move or any sort of bill in place or anything in place now to look at possibly overturning convictions for people that were involved in nonviolent possession cases?
Yeah, so in California, since the passage of Prop 64, that which changed and turned all of your basic cannabis felonies into misdemeanors.
Or no crime.
Right. Well, felonies to misdemeanors, misdemeanors to infractions, infractions to no crime. So that it goes down the list depending on what you're charged with. But those who were charged with those crimes in the past now had a vehicle by way of motion, which it's unfortunate that at the state level they created this law, but they didn't mandate that it happened automatically, that your record is automatically expunged, or it's automatic.
All right, you guys, thanks for watching my show. I love y'all. I'll see you on the next one this afternoon. Bye, guys. Check out Pop Brothers at Law on Twitch and on YouTube.